What's up, guys? My name is SnyperSama, but you can call me Sniper. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going over my Blast Dual Blades build. It's a little different than a lot of the other ones that I'm seeing right now. As far as status goes, I'm not rocking Para, I'm rocking Blast. I see so many people with Para, and when I'm SOSing or I'm playing with friends, everybody's running Para anyways, so this is what I came up with, in hopes that it would let me push out a little more damage in comparison to the people that I'm playing with. That being said, let's go ahead and get started with the weapon and the armor. In this case, we have my Rarity 8 Archdemon Dual Blades, just like every other build video. Very, very few cases are not going to be using an Archdemon weapon. So, this case is Blast. Mine is rolled triple affinity. And I know that's weird because everyone's saying use attack. The reason it's triple affinity, I'll get into in a little bit. Reinforcements, triple attack, one element, one sharpness. I was actually really happy with this roll. The only difference would have been that element for more attack, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers, am I right? That being said, let's get into the armor. We have the Guardian Fulgur Anjanath Helm Beta, Arc Vulcan Mail Beta, Guardian Arkveld Van Braces Beta, Gorcoil Beta, Gorgreaves Beta with an Exploiter Charm 2 and the Corrupted Mantle. Now, the way all of these work together gives me a ton of affinity. You guys will notice that affinity is kind of crazy in Monster Hunter Wilds. Because it's so crazy, I like to abuse it as much as I can. We'll go ahead and get into the weapon decos first. We have Critical Boost 5 and Master's Touch. Because of how much affinity I am rocking, these are my two favorite decos, my two favorite skills to put onto weapons that hit super fast. That way I'm not having to sharpen nearly as often. And because of how high my affinity ends up getting, the critical boost is just always active, which is sick. So you can see that we have Weakness Exploit level 5, Constitution level 5, Agitator level 5. Just this mixed with my weapon is 50% affinity. If we toss Agitator into the mix when the monster becomes enraged, we're up to 65% affinity. 65%. And if it's on a wound, we're up to 85%. I hope you guys see where I'm going with this. Because if you also take a look, we have Antivirus. Antivirus plus the 15% cured just from this, not even including Frenzy, puts us at the 100% capped mark when we're hitting a wound. Now you're asking though, Sniper, Weakness Exploit only applies 20% on wounds, which means wouldn't I actually be at 30%, 50%, 65%, and then Antivirus? That puts you up to 80. You're right. But when you cleanse Frenzy, you also get an additional 10%. Antivirus is its own perk, meaning when you get frenzied, you clear the frenzy, you naturally get 10% increased. When you clear it while you have antivirus, you get 10% from the frenzy clear and 15% from the antivirus perk, putting us at a whopping 90% affinity. If I did my math correctly, let's double check. 30% plus the 20 on my weapon, 50. Agitator putting us at 65, plus 15 putting us at 80. Boom, up to 90% affinity. And then if we have our Corrupted Mantle active, it gets even higher, and we overcap to the point that we are always hitting crits. Because we're always hitting crits, Master's Touch is activating so often. I mean, let's be real. Grants an 80% chance of no sharpness loss. That is crazy. Not to mention the amount of damage that we're doing, because critical hits do 40% damage. Okay? The last couple perks are just for Dual Blade specifically. Constitution, reduce fixed stamina depletion by 50%, huge, and Marathon Runner, which also reduces continuous stamina depletion by 50%, followed by the Flinch Free, which is just part of the armor set. Now that we broke down the skills, the armor, the weapons, let's go ahead and showcase what my Blast Dual Blades affinity-based build can do. Alright. Let's go ahead and deal with this Arkveld. Let's showcase what the Blast Dual Blades can do. Blast High Affinity Dual Blades. For me, at least, I was looking for something different. I was looking for something that was still enjoyable, still kind of fit the playstyle of Dual Blades without forcing me to use the same thing everybody else does. So this is what I came up with. And I'm super excited. Oh, we missed the dodge. That's unfortunate. Oh, he is going toe-to-toe with Clematris. That doesn't sound like a fair fight at all, I will not lie. We already got a blast proc, which is huge. Go ahead and get the full combo off, and it looks like we do. We got a second blast proc already. That was a little bit of a weird desync there. By no means am I a huge dual blade aficionado. I don't mind the weapon. It's fine. It's not my style. I would rather use like longsword. I would rather use bow. It's still a fun weapon, and it's cool. It's just not what I aim for when I am playing. It's almost too fast, because I don't mind the sword and shield. We're definitely getting some cool procs. I do love the dual blades and its Levi Ackerman move from Attack on Titan. If you guys seen it, it's huge. I have no one to blame for myself for getting hit right there. Let's go ahead and get a top off. Let's heal. Just to make sure that we are good. If you guys do notice, though, this is kind of what I was talking about when it comes to affinity and the crits. Because you'll notice I am nowhere near, and I did the Levi Ackerman move. How many times just now? You're able to get away with so much because you have the ability to crit. And because you can crit, you're just always doing so much extra damage on top of the fact that you don't have to sharpen. And that is one of my biggest things with this build, is that not having to sharpen is so nice. Go ahead and see if we can get the combo off. Looks like we do. We did get another blast proc. We've actually gotten quite a few already. So Arc Field is knocked down. Let's go ahead and do the full combo. Oh, no, we are not. So we'll just do this instead. I didn't even realize that my damage gauge was as low as it was. Oh, I thought I dodged that in time, and I did not. That's my fault. Too early on the dodge on my behalf. That's okay. There we go. There's another one. Let's go ahead and build this back up. I have done this move specifically so many times. Did you guys even see my stamina bar, or my sharpness gauge go down? I didn't. This is what I was cooking with. This is what I was talking about. I am definitely missing out on some extra damage. I am definitely missing out on some status application, the whole bit. But I am able to do anything that I want because of this. And the extra damage that I get from all the blast procs is so nice. And the ability to keep my white sharpness at all times. This is what I was looking for when I was trying to come up with something that was entertaining as far as dual blades go. Because it's a lot of the same thing. And this felt different. Since moving to this locale, this little area, I have gotten 4 blast procs. And you can see my stamina bar. It's not like it's moving much. Is there more damaging builds? Absolutely. But you know what? For the casual player just trying to have some fun, not having to sharpen is so nice. That was a little early on my part. That's my fault. But Duck is coming in clutch. We get that perfect dodge, knock him out. Go ahead and go after the wounds. Yeah. I'm sure you guys have better builds. I'm sure you guys have been able to mess with other ones. This was kind of a, I guess, a quality of life build for me. I wanted something that I wasn't going to have to worry about sharpening. I wanted something I wasn't going to have to worry about doing anything other than just having some Attack on Titan fun, you know? And this, for me, does exactly that. Oh, too early on the roll. It's unfortunate. There we go. Get the dodge. Let's go ahead and use our Demon Dance Flurry. That is both Chain Blades destroyed. And just like that, it is weak enough for capture. By no means is this going to be the highest, most damaging build you guys are going to use. By no means is this going to be the highest, most damaging build that you see. But it's fun. You saw me sharpen the one time we killed Arkfeld in about 6 minutes, is my guess. I think it was close to. And I sharpened the one time in the transitional phase. That's it. If you're on dual blades, yeah, 615. If you're on dual blades and you are using them consistently and you don't have sharpness management skills, you are having to sharpen so frequently that it's almost annoying. The whole idea behind this build was to avoid all that nonsense and just have some Attack on Titan Levi Ackerman fun. That being said, guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what dual blades builds you're rocking in the comments below, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Farewell.